好，加油。Okay, so now, so our debate topic is this important to the benefit and the disadvantage of college student doing part-time job? So I am the positive side. So I will starting my point. So my first point is that I think the benefit of college student to have part-time job, first, it can increase he or her income. He can have more flexible use on his cash as that he he will gain more living expense. Like maybe he could purchase something that his classmate or his friend can't afford. So I think my first point is that he could have extra money, and he didn't have to he or she don't have to totally rely on his parents, and he could help his family to don't have that money burden. He could help his parents, and he could feed his institute fee, like the college fee. Maybe the college fee is too high and their family couldn't afford it, and I think there would be more advantage as he have more money to on himself or to help his family. So this is my first point. And then my other point is that I think doing part-time job also gave him the ability to have more knowledge on money management. He could gain more skill on his money management. He could know how to. He will learn more things, like how to save more money, and he will yes, he will gain the money management skills ahead other student more 3 or 5 years, and he could save. He could use this as his first bucket money, like he will save money earlier, and maybe he could have more base on his life plan, like yes. Okay, so let's let the opposite side say some of their opinion, like that.
I'm the opposite side, and I think, as you just say, have a part-time job can let students have more money to use in life, but I think it doesn't make sense because I think although we can get much money to buy something we lack in life, but the advantages outweigh the disadvantages outweigh advantages in over the long term. Because if we have a part-time job right now, most of college students only get basic payments about $170. But if we can use this time to improve our skills, maybe learn a computer program or something else, and I think it will help us to get much higher payments in the future. Yes, and the second point you said that the money management, but I think after we start to work in society, some people will, as you just say, you mentioned that the second point is money, and students can have a better sense in money management. But I think some people would, because after we get into society, we can see more people, maybe some people have some luxuries, but in school we don't really we don't have much chance to see these kinds of really expensive things. So after we get into society, maybe you see that your college have these luxuries and you also want to buy it. And so I don't think it's really just I don't think have a part-time job really help us in money management. That's my opinion.
Okay, I got I have learned your opinion. So and
you also said that have a part-time job can help family or and increase our income, but I think we can also earn money from about apply for scholarship or take out a loan from bank. It also can help us in it also can help family, and it also can you also mentioned about have a part-time job can increase our income and help family, but I think we can study hard and apply for scholarship or check out a loan from bank. It also can help family in money. And I also want to ask the positive side. As we know, many college students have a part-time job, but not not everyone have their job. Not everyone have their job are related to their future job. If you just maybe um, dishwasher. I don't mean that dishwasher is useless, but if you just a dishwasher and you get only basic payments, is it really be helpful in your future job?
okay, I got that opinion. And so my answer, my response is that I think if the case was that you don't have your part-time job is not related or similar to your major, your department, I think there was a different cases. If you I think if you have a basic payment in as a as a dishwasher, as the part-time job worker, but I think it also can give you different experience that you could not learn in college. Like maybe you can maybe you have face or know more people. Like the other side, let's just suppose that you have a related part-time job. For example, my department is Spanish, but and I have do a part-time job in a English uh, as an English institute in the English Institute for Little Kids. Like we teaching kids from 5 to 8 years old, and I have learned experience to interact with the kids, and also I learned experience with how to interact with their parents. Like I get call from their parents for like for I get their parents call me for want to know how his children doing at school, and I have to be the I have to be the other role. Like I can be like like used to I was student. I have been this role for a long time, and for the first time I could be in a teacher role. Like I get to experience how it feels to be a like teacher or mentor to a person, and that gave me that gave me that gave me a lot of new thoughts on it. I haven't thought that before. I could have this role as a like 19 or not 19, and that was really a good experience for me. Yes. So okay. As you mentioned earlier, you said we can play the role like teacher if we go to take a part-time job, but I think that we can join the club in school, or you can go to summer internship and intern at a company which can benefit to your future, and you can find a job easier. And I think you enter in college, the most important point is to seize the opportunity to study and broaden your horizon. And you can make good use of the source in the college, like go to library or join the club, participate in some activities and competitions. And it's no need to take part-time job. You can spend more time in school. I think that's my point. If you have a part-time job, you may get home really late and you can have enough sleep. And the sleep deprivation may slow you down at work. And next day you go to school, you can't, you get distracted in class and you feel tired, exhausted, and you cannot do your job, do your work or report. I should mention that people may don't have enough time for their study. They might have a bad grade or slow down their performance on the school report and the school homework project. But I think as my opinion is that that was the case if you find that was a case that you work extra time. Like I think the most healthy work part-time part-time working hour is 1 week and lower than 20 hours. That was the perfect case if you want to do part-time job and also have good control on your school grades, on your performance in school. So as that condition, I think my recommendation is, I think you should have the judgment to find a good job, part-time job. And if like maybe when I interview part-time job, I know the hours I working, so I could have more flexible management on my time management. So yes, so first of all, you can't find a job that works that much time, because that will come soon you. So other cases is like if you have a job, have normal hour, that will benefit on you and not drag your leg down.
Okay, so I'm the positive side as well, and I want to just add some point about this debate. That is, we can try to find different part-time job to find out, or you can just to realize yourself, because sometimes we maybe cannot really realize ourselves about which one or which job is more suitable for us. So we can just through this part-time job to realize ourselves. And I just take myself for example. Just before I just work just at a cram school about to teach English. And I really want to be an English teacher. But when I entered to this workplace, I felt that is not really kind of my wish and my thought, because I'm really tender and I'm really kind to treat students, and absolutely students they just couldn't listen to me, or they just couldn't pay attention to me. So I feel really stressful and really frustrated. So because of this, and I realized that, oh, I couldn't do this job because my personality is not suitable. So because of this, I can try to find different job or different way, different track to, just go through, or I can find another way to make sense, or just to think about which job I can do. So I think before we enter to the workplace, and this is really important for us to find out which one or which aspect is more suitable for us. And that is my point. Okay.
But now, in Taiwan, as we can find some posts on some websites, we can see most of the 老板叫什么？As we can see on most of the posts on some website, many employer they want to find some employee who could work more hours and even work whole weekend for the job, and they can hire less employees and to reduce some cost. So I think to find some part-time job for less working hours is not very easy. And for the another point, I think For example, on teaching children, some of the club in school or outside, they also have some program to teach elementary students. So maybe you don't have to find a job like that, and you just participate in those groups to participate in the program. You can experience for if you are suitable for this job or not. And I have some point of disadvantage of students to do a part-time job, because we spend many times beside our courses, we spend other times to do the part-time job. So we don't have many times to join some activities. We don't have times to go out with friends or with our families. So that, well, if that goes for a long time, maybe we have not really stronger relations with our friends or our family. That's my opinion.
Okay, hearing the opposite side points, and I realized that maybe if you do part-time job, maybe you couldn't have more time to participate the activity on your big department. So I think my point is that maybe I think as the moment, I think you have to think about what at that time was important in your life now. If you think making money is more important than uh more important than uh maintain the relationship with your college friend, you have to abandon the you have to give up the chance of maintain your relationship with the colleges, but you still have friends that in high school, so maybe you still you cherish your high school friendship more than college. Maybe some people think that was the case for them. And okay, so that is my response. So next, I want to have I want to have a new point as a positive side. So my new point is that I think part-time job can I think working part-time job will make you have the make you give you more network opportunity, like you can meeting people from on the working place, and maybe there will one superior that really really appreciate your work or really like your performance in work, and he or she might give you more opportunity to have a better job or have more chance to explore on your career in the future. You can meet the people, like they're saying that they said they were 贵人 in Chinese, and they were English like benefactor or mentor or or the like a system moral support in your career journey. You can get motivated, get a promotion very soon. Like maybe you can get into that job just after you graduate. You can get a job in that company just after you graduate. You can have the real position, not just part-time job. Yes. So that was my point. Thank you.
Actually, I think there are also variety of activities in at university, and as you mentioned about the network opportunity or something else, I think we also can gain this capability through clubs or departments and so on. And moreover, I think it's more safe to because these activities are held by school, so it will be more safe than work outside.
For the last about 20 minutes that we have discussed the disadvantage and the advantage on college student opinion on part-time job. Should college student work in part-time job, or they should pay more attention on their performance on school project? So this is our opinion on, this is our positive side and opposite side on this topic. So, and thank you for teacher attention. This is our